All right, let's look at Pendle. So start off on the 4 hour here. Nice recovery so far, better than others, better than most. Above the EMA 8 in the red. We got some work to do still, as most coins do. I would look for some initial resistance, maybe at the 21 at 540, but we have a bigger zone here. Our initial lows back 11 days ago, December 9th. Then we have another low here, right? Also the 200, the pink line right there going through, right? That's right there as well. If we can somehow manage to get back above like 590, that takes out all these moving averages. That gets us back on top, flip this to support, and then we can, take off again. So going out to the daily chart, nice long wick so far. Close another tap, another coin. Almost every coin, many that we've looked at already, has tapped off of the 200-day EMA. So great sign there. When you hit that, you want to get out of there quick. Not that this day's over, not that we can't go back and visit it again, but let's give credit where credit's due here, right? We hit it and we're out of there. Lower Bollinger Band pierce back-to-back days, and let's recover. Ideally, if we could close back in this zone or higher. I don't know if we have 5 hours to get above like 580, 585, but I mean that would be absolutely epic if we could manage that. But this is still a very strong chart and knocking on the door. Like if we get it back to range highs here, this would flip to a blue chart. I mean, it's already green still, but doing what it needs to do, get back above here, close above the EMA 8, then we can gain some more traction. You can see that, we could probably drag this zone out for a while. Doesn't mean it has to do it today, tomorrow, but going into the weekly close, we'd love to be up here. Ideally above the 21, 575, 580, again, that area. Let's go out to the 3-day. Start to get a bigger picture here. Test off this 50 EMA in the green. Back here in November. Fast forward to December. We're here again. And we even tapped that lower Bollinger Band in right at the 100, the blue line. So shaking out maybe some over leverage longs. Look, where we've already been the lid line. Right, Pendle's one of the ones that should be exploding once we get to all-time highs. A big move. That candle right there was a 30% candle. I would expect something pretty significant once we close up here. Close at new all-time highs, get above $7 again, and I'm thinking something big, right? And right now, like, look what's going on, right? See this, this pattern here, right? But look like at this. Maybe it takes until January. Maybe we come back down and work our way back up here. Maybe we're looking at, the first, second week of the year, the new year, and then we, bust a move. Okay, so we'll monitor this, but still a great looking chart, good looking token. Down 23% on the last 3-day candle. We just closed that yesterday. We're now working on another 3-day candle, and we'd love to close. Imagine if we close back above that open 640 and just negate it, down one, up the other, shake it off, nothing happened, right? That would be best case scenario. That's what we'd be looking for, especially with this long lower wick right there. That would tell me that we're going to be back to all-time highs sooner than later. So we'll be watching for that in the next, between now and the weekly close, 2 days, 6 hours for this candle close for the 3-day. But, we don't have to be up here by then. Let's just close back above the EMA 8, which is at 560. If we can get a green candle close back in that zone that we've looked at on those lower time frames, and close the week at 560, fantastic. All right, we don't have to be too greedy yet. The greed will come up here. But yes, a back test of the 21 week. Textbook, great. That's our first test of the 21 week since November. Good move after that, right? Test here. Probably going to be a good move after that. Whether that's next week or next month, we don't know yet. But this is absolutely normal to come up to a lid line that's been tested multiple times, then go back down again, make sure you're still bullish, check, check, check so far. Again, I would give it another 30 days of patience. It doesn't have to be that long. Like next week, we could be talking it's $8, right? I don't know. But I would say within the next 30 days, I would be shocked if it's not at all-time highs, honestly. with this setup, right? We're looking at a, what, 8-month setup plus? Perfect. Going into alt season, probably in the next 30 days or so. It's got slingshot, moonshot, whatever shot you want to, compare it to, written all over it. I would expect a nice, 20-30% breakout here once we get there. Looks fantastic. How's the Gaussian channel looking? I'm glad you asked. Tap, still no closes inside the Gaussian. Look at that, holding that top little Gaussian. We pierced inside here. We even visited that medium Bollinger Band. I know you can't see. It's in microscopic. Get out your magnifying glasses. But, I mean, just looks really good. Yeah, positives all over here. Back test of the 21-week. We're just where we were the past month. Just like a lot of coins. Like, nothing's changed. Shaking out leverage longs and stupid people that are using, too much before Valhalla awaits. This is one of the better looking charts. This flips back to blue. I would say if we get it back above like 650, maybe even 6. All right. Pendle.